Hi explorers, this news will surprise you. JD Vance emerged from the heartland. His book, Hillbilly Elegy, became a bestseller. It was a raw, honest look at life in Appalachia. Vance gave a voice to a forgotten America. People in the Rust Belt saw themselves in his words. The book resonated deeply with those who felt unheard. Many felt the political elite had ignored their plight. Vance tapped into this sentiment. He became a symbol of their struggles. Vance's writing was just the beginning. His words found an audience. They struck a chord with a nation grappling with economic anxiety. Vance didn't shy away from controversy, he embraced it. He wasn't afraid to take on the establishment. Vance became a lightning rod. He was loved by some, loathed by others, but one thing was certain, JD Vance had arrived. Donald Trump recognized the power of JD Vance's message. He saw a kindred spirit. Both men spoke to the forgotten. They channeled the anger and frustration of those left behind. Trump, the outsider candidate, shocked the world in 2016. He rode a wave of populism to the White House. Vance, initially skeptical, found himself drawn to Trump's policies. Trump's focus on trade deals and manufacturing jobs resonated with Vance. Critics saw it as a betrayal, but Vance remained undeterred. Their bond grew stronger over time. JD Vance's political stances are often described as populist. He champions the cause of the working class. He rails against globalization and its impact on American jobs. Vance advocates for a more protectionist trade policy. He believes in putting American workers first. One of Vance's most controversial stances is his skepticism of the 2020 election results. He has echoed Trump's claims of widespread voter fraud. Vance has called for stricter voting laws. He argues that they are necessary to ensure election integrity. Critics accuse him of trying to suppress voter turnout. They see his actions as a threat to democracy. Vance remains defiant. He insists he is fighting for a fair electoral system. His stance on the 2020 election has further endeared him to Trump's base, but it has also alienated moderate voters. Vance's willingness to challenge the status quo continues to define his political career. Behind the tough exterior, JD Vance is a man of contradictions. He is a Yale Law School graduate yet deeply connected to his working-class roots. He served in the Marines but questions American military interventionism. Vance is a self-described conservative Christian, yet married to a woman of Indian descent. Vance's personal life is marked by both tragedy and triumph. He grew up in a broken home, raised by his grandparents. He witnessed firsthand the devastating effects of poverty and addiction. These experiences shaped his worldview. They fueled his desire to fight for the forgotten. Despite the challenges, Vance excelled academically. He earned a degree from Ohio State University before attending Yale Law. After law school, he joined the Marines. Vance served in Iraq as an intelligence officer. His military service instilled in him a sense of duty and discipline. JD Vance's political journey culminated in his election to the United States Senate in 2022. He won a close race in Ohio, a state once considered a swing state but now leaning Republican. Vance's victory cemented his status as a rising star in the GOP. He is seen as a potential presidential contender in 2024. As a senator, Vance has vowed to be a voice for the working class. He sits on key committees including the Armed Services Committee and the Banking Committee. Vance has already made his presence felt. He has challenged the Biden administration on a number of issues, including immigration and energy policy. Vance's future in the Senate remains uncertain. He is a wild card. His unpredictable nature and sharp intellect make him a force to be reckoned with. One thing is clear, JD Vance's journey is far from over. He is a man on a mission. His story is just beginning. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe so you don't miss any news, share so others don't miss anything, and comment to share your opinion.